students, myself Om Prakash Katte and you are welcome to Biology Reward. Today we are discussing the class 10th chapter, how do organisms reproduce, and topic we are discussing, that is the spore formation. As we have learned about the vegetative propagation and this is the mode of asexual reproduction. Another one, spore formation is also asexual type of reproduction, because in spore formation the single parents involved, and from the single parent the new individuals are produced. So this spore formation is also asexual type of reproduction. You can see bread mold. Bread mold, if we are keeping the bread 1 or 2 days in our tiffin box, so we are observing the whitish color or black color patches on the bread, and this is the diagram of the bread mold. So in bread mold you can see that there are the large number of dark black color of the spot and some network like of structure. So the network structure which is present in the bread, it is called the hyphae, and that hyphae, there you can see some spherical or ball like block structure, and they are called the sporangium. So we have to discuss now regarding the spore formation. Students, spore formation is the process where formation of sperm takes place, and this process is called the sporulation process. So where spore formation takes place, this process is called the sporulation, and this spore formation process is very common in the fungus. There are different type of spore. You can see algae and fungus. Here the method of spore formation is very common, but we have to discuss in the class 10 the formation of spore in the fungus. So new individual in spore formation, new individuals are developed from the spore, and this spore develop into the new individual, and it during the favorable condition. Okay, if there is enough moisture or suitable conditions are available, in that process the spore is forming the new individual. In fungus, their thread-like structure is present. So this like of structure is present, and this thread-like of structure present in the fungus, it is called the hyphae. So hyphae is, what is hyphae? It is filamentous or thread-like structure in the fungus. It is called the hyphae. Now this hyphae is having the many nucleus, so it is sinusoidal hyphae. Some hyphae, here if you will see this type of the filamentous like structure is having the one nucleus, so that is uninucleated hyphae, and hyphae it is having many nuclei, so it is sinusoidal hyphae. So you remember here what is hyphae? It is the thread-like structure present in the fungus. Now this hyphae forms long and cylindrical structure, and this long end, here you can see this is the structure of hyphae, and this hyphae is forming this long and cylindrical structure. So this long and cylindrical structure is called the sporangiospore. So this sporangiospore, we can see it is the stalk-like structure, and in the tip of the sporangiospore it forms tiny black and blob on the stick. It means one ball-like rounded shape structure is formed on this sporangium, and this structure, if you see, this structure is called the spore sac, or we are saying sporangium. So the sporangium is formed on the sporangiospore. So sporangiospore it get terminated into the round spherical structure. In case of the bread mold, in the case of the bread mold, it's look the black color of spot, and this sporangiospore get terminated with the sac-like structure, and this sac-like structure we used to say tiny black and blob on the stick structure. It is called the sporangium or spore sac. In this spore sac, in this sporangia, it contains many spores. So large number of spores are inside the sporangia. So spores are inside the sporangia, so they are called endogenous spores also. These spores, now when the unfavorable condition, the spores remain inside the sporangia, and when favorable condition come, the wall of sporangia rupture. This sporangia get ruptured and the spores are released. So once the spores are released, so this type of spores get released after the rupturing of the sporangia. So sporangia contain many spores. This sporangia get ruptured and spores are released. Now what happens? Each spore covered by thick wall. It is having the thick wall that protect the them. It means each spore is covered with the very thick wall and that protect the spore. So this is to see, this is the diagram of the spore, and spore is having the outermost covering, that is the very thick covering that protect the spore during an unfavorable condition. And when during favorable condition the spore gets germinated and it forms the new individual. These spores during favorable condition, during the moisture condition and all suitable condition, these spores get germinated and again it forms the new individual. So thus hyphae is filamentous structure and long cylindrical structure of hyphae is called sporangiospore. Sporangiospore is terminated by the sac and this is called sporangium. Inside this sporangium there are large number of spores and each spore is surrounded by the thick wall which protect the spore during unfavorable condition. So when favorable condition arises during the favorable condition, the spore get germinated and it forms the new individual. So it is all about the spore formation process. And example, Rhizopus, Mucor and Albugo, these are the name of few algae. So here we can see spore formation process. Thank you.